You said you had backup earlier. Who'd you find crazy enough to pull a stunt like this?
Real upstanding citizens.
I bet.
Contact!
Incoming frag!
Releasing RCXD. Grenade!
They're down.
We got stairs, people. Keep your heads on the swivel. After you, Case.
Every uniformed thug in DC just arrived at your doorstep. Forget the front. Every uniformed thug in DC just arrived at your doorstep. Try east exit. Might be clear. We'll meet you there.
Eyes up, we got company. Move up! Move it! Nice!
Better be ready and waiting. How's it going?
How do you think? A few more coming in. Almost out. Come on.
Don't play. This place is surrounded by cops. We can't reach you.
Case, you with me.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Ever do anything like this before?
No, but I don't see any better options and I'm running out of bullets. Get ready!
Right there, 10 o'clock.
Keep them off me!
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Ever do anything like this before?
No. But I don't see any better options, and I'm running out of bullets.
Get ready!
Pantheon, 10 o'clock.
Keep them off me!
Circling back around now.
This is Arrow.
It wasn't us.
Troy?
They hit the place before we got through the door. Tore it apart.
Jesus, Troy, you're talking about Capital Station? It is all hands on deck here. What the hell happened?
We busted Adler out.
You broke into a CIA black site to free Russell Adler. Are you out of your mind?
Something's going on, Jane. Something big. Okay, Adler was right.
The agency is compromised.
You're sure it's not Adler?
No, but the guys that hit the black site,
They weren't friends of his.
What guys?
it was the Pantheon. Same group that showed up out of nowhere in Kuwait.
There's no way that they can know about the black site unless someone inside the CIA is feeding them intel. Someone high up.
Was it Livingston?
Maybe.
Listen, Troy. They are pinning the attack on you, all of you. Woods, Case, Adler. You're on Interpol's most wanted list. Red notices all around.
Yeah, I got the picture.
I can help.
No, it's better if you're insulated from any blowback.
Spare me tonight in shining armor shit, Troy.
You want to help? Keep digging. Look into Livingston.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
Thanks. And Jane,
Yeah.
Don't trust anyone.
A liability? Seriously?
You'd never pass for Delta.
An interpreter then? You don't even speak Arabic. Wasting my
I'm
breath.
not taking a boat here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
What? If you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adler, you sure that's all the lie we told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshal. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of the technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets covering facilities. Hussein gets access to an experimental weapon.
But Alawi didn't know what the weapon was?
No. They're calling it the Cradle.
The Cradle.
Cradle.
And it's in Iraq right now.
Presumably. Alawi said it was in transit to a remote palace. Demonstrations taking place in a bunker underneath.
Hussein is a world-class collector of palaces. There are many on this map alone. Alawi was confident he knew the one.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these. Never been a better time to be cheap.
seems the KGB operatives that lived and worked here in the 1960s took orders directly from Nikita Dragovich, the Soviet general that Alex Mason and Jason Hudson terminated in '68. Activities took place here without the knowledge of Soviet leadership or the KGB itself. Almost like the Russian equivalent of the Pantheon. Well, it's been a few months since I went off the grid, but leads been slow to turn up. Though I did get one anonymous tip out of Avalon. Pantheon may be partnering with one of the major crime factions there. And potentially reaching out to others as well. I've offered a small sum to a one-time asset of mine to follow up. She has an extra grind there, so I'd be surprised if she turns me down.
So, here we are. I'm sure he is. And so are a lot of operatives up on the memorial wall. A big heart will weigh you down. I don't know if you had the pleasure of working with Jason Hudson. He was one of the casualties back in Panama. Just weeks before he died, he told me about a paramilitary group that may have infiltrated the CIA. Guess what they were called? Hudson seemed to believe they were homegrown, maybe transnational, but American-dominated. Most likely military and intelligence expats. The recruits seem Western-trained, English-speaking. They know how to think like us, which makes them especially dangerous. After Frank got out of Walter Reed, the news was that I put him in that chair. I was the one who compromised his Panama mission in '89, got Hudson and Mason killed, Woods injured. All bullshit. When I skipped town, I went silent on him, on everyone. Better he hate me than get caught in the net, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So yeah, he did take a leap. He's loyal. Last March, someone produced documents showing encrypted transfers. From the drug lord Raul Menendez to my personal bank account. I got wind of it before Langley called me in from Morocco. Decided not to get on that plane. I'd been in contact with Alawi since the beginning of the year. He wanted a red carpet out of Iraq and was willing to talk for it. As a Minister of Defense, his value was high, and he knew it. After coalition forces attacked, well, his timeline changed. I was to meet him in Kuwait and supply passage through Europe. Seems I wasn't the only one who knew his plans. Uh-huh.
I've known Adler since Nam. Give it 20 years. He'll grow on you.
Sup, Case? Adler expects everyone to Michael Jordan when he says jump, but I don't do no questions asked. Cat knows a lot more than he lets on. You've heard the rumors. Adler's a wildfire. Burns through whatever's in his way if he gets the job done. Thing is, I'm not dancing to that tune. We're putting an end to the Pantheon and getting out of this thing alive. Tell me about it. Woods is really maxing out his credit on this one. But he's got a hell of a large line. Figure in this line of work, you'll end up in all sorts of crosshairs. But the CIA's dedicated my life to our country, you know? I believed in its potential. Still do, despite everything. After Capital Station? Hell, I don't see the cavalry coming either. We're all there is. He spent the last year gunning for the old guard at Langley. Maybe he was the mole behind Panama, too. If it wasn't Adler, someone sure did a bang-up job making it look that way. I don't know, man. Can't say it all adds up. Sounds good.
A branch of the DC tunnel system houses the Black Site, which according to the schematics that I borrowed, has an entrance directly beneath Capital Station.
The Black Site holding Adler is secured by retinal scan. We won't have access. At least not. Camera actually works.
Sometimes I surprise even myself.
Let's just hope Sev and Case can get the retinal scan.
You're going through a lot of trouble to rescue this Adler fellow.
You're telling me.
Image received on our end, Case. Audio's coming in clean. Ball is yours.
You're stepping into my world now, Case. Or should I say Jess Burke, photojournalist for the Washington Telegraph. Don't make any waves. You'll get through security, no problem.
That's the sentiment here. He held a little back in his criticism of the Bush administration. We're going to keep a close eye on developments in the weeks ahead. Of course. Back to you, Kelsey.
Congratulations. Keep moving, please. Things are starting to wrap up in there, just so you know. Enjoy.
Have a good night. Hi, I was just on my way out. I don't know why you're here exactly, but you need to be very, very careful. Langley has assembled a team to track the three of you down, and they may even have eyes here tonight. If you are spotted, forget about suspension. Livingston will literally bury you alive.
I'm just telling you.
So it was great to see you. We'll catch up soon.
Keep with the plan. Find Sev.
There you are. Come join me at table 14.
Last time I checked, we're in a recession.
Rufus and I came so close to winning Westminster County Court of the chair. A very plain poet named Peter. Can you believe it? $2,000. And the best in show is the most stable poet I've ever seen. We were both devastated.
Table 14, Case.
More of a cat person. Sydney here has a dog. Isn't that right? Think yours could be a dog show?
Tortilla.
I'm never into him. Oh, he's much too shy. Maybe you two could swap dog stories.
Yeah, don't even get me started about the dog park last Monday. Targeted marketing for children. That's what everyone's desperate
Take a seat.
The camera is definitely working. That is indeed the Senator. But you'll need to get much closer for retinal capture.
Such a beautiful place to spend the summer. Stunning architecture. There's just so much culture. So much history.
Flew out there once for a friend. Anytime I ever left the States.
Where did you say you were from again?
Jersey City. I'm sure
I've ever been. Where is it? New Jersey.
Oh, you don't say.
First time here, I was a senior in high school. Boys Nation trip. Away from home. I'll never forget it. Hundreds of students waiting for the president in the White House Rose Garden. Did you meet him? Well, pushed my way to the front just in time to shake his hand.
The back of someone's head is not particularly useful for identification.
Kennedy, every time I smell roses now. Kind words said it.
Please call me Jack. I mean it. The party likes you. Hit him like a tornado right out of Arkansas.
Tornado. Got me all wrong, Jack. Destruction is my goal.
No, I mean it. Young, charismatic. Of course, running against the second-term candidate. But you have it in you.
I'm considering it.
Approval is strong until gas prices go up. People care about facts, not promises. I always reject the statements that are too far-fetched.
That's why we need a mild-mannered candidate who tells it how it is.
Direct enough.
Is that a joke? Is that the name of the doc?
Maybe disagree.
Seems like we know where to put our votes then.
This is why we get along. Oh, no. May you be the year of salvation.
I told you.
All I'm saying is, if you want that big double, you gotta put me in the game. I've done what it is.
My dress will be if I eat a single bit.
The First Amendment protects against government censorship. That's the whole point.
You hear they finally got the Kino project started?
Huh. I don't rightly know what that even is.
Pigeons in the staircase. That's the one I love.
But that's not enough to be censored. Nobody blinks an eye if you read it on
I'll stick to cherry pie. It's more American. There's nothing more American. Can't believe after all these years the Cold War is finally coming to an end.
It was bound to happen. Otherwise, we just want to blow each other to
The whole
smithereens.
situation's a mess if you ask me. 1 point. Can you believe it? I wouldn't if I hadn't seen it. If you was gonna ask me before the game, I would have said the Giants didn't stand a chance. Bills, man, they were on a killing spree. They absolutely tore through the Raiders. No joke. But man, the Giants were a fortress.
Pardon, sir. This area is for authorized personnel only.
Yeah. Very nice.
Pardon, sir. This area is for authorized personnel only.
Still can't believe Norwood botched that field goal sentence. He handed the game to the Giants. Single-handedly. I bet they took it back to the locker room and beat it back.
can't be here, please return to the event space. Smart choice. Keep walking away.
Don't you think having an air of authority is important? Renton would be running a country out of convenience.
Actions speak louder than words.
Frankly, I'm tired of the rot.
They can't cure aging fast enough. Anything to make me impressed.
Oh, come on. It's a love story.
No, it's a male fantasy masquerading as romance.
Take about 15 years or so to confect.
That's quite a wait. Why do you suppose it'll take so long?
Beats me. Lady Montes.
This is Arrow.
It wasn't us.
Troy?
They hit the place before we got through the door. Tore it apart.
Jesus, Troy, you're talking about Capital Station?
A liability? Seriously?
You never passed for Delta.
An interpreter then? You don't even speak Arabic. Wasting my
I'm
breath.
not taking a boat here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
Well, if you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adley, you sure that's all Alawi told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshall. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of the technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets covering facilities. Hussein gets access to an experimental weapon. Alawi didn't know what the weapon was.
The Cradle.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these.
The palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, Palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first site! Alright, Park! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash! Charming guy.
Here, Scud up. It's already happening. The site's still a quarter click ahead. Can you pick it up? Activity! Jackal 1-1, we're going in. All behind them! Scud site's through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target. Faster!
Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target.
Jackal 1-1, we're nearly in position.
We're at the top of the ridge, kicking things off. Maybe a dozen tangos down there.
Let's move! They're launching!
Enemy truck incoming! We're running out of time. We've got it. I'll cover you. Get down there, Jackal 2! Jackal 2! What are you waiting for?
Get to that Scud!
We need to stop that Scud.
Bang up job, everyone. Now listen up. Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Need something? So much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining Scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. The Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there. You're mostly on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours. I've sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal. What do you have in mind? They're still in the field. If you're looking for them, they're likely near the Scud launch. Best of British to you out there.
Got no shortage of guns.